We think in secret and it comes to pass. Environment is but our looking glass. Hi, my name is Anton Bennink, and as a Procter Gallagher consultant, I help people set and achieve worthwhile goals so that they can live their dreams. Do you want to live your dreams? Then let's hop on a quick call together. You can subscribe for a free strategy call in the link in the description below. But let us continue first on the subject of our mind, because the workings of our mind and the way that we operate and live with our mind determine the results that we get in life. We either are in a process of creation or we are in a process of disintegration, and it all comes down to the thoughts we think. The thoughts we think, we've got to realize there's a certain way that we think. Let me ask you a question. What does your front door look like? What color is it? Let me ask you another question. What does your fridge look like? How many doors does your fridge have? What side do the doors of your fridge in your kitchen open? Do they open from the left to the right or from the right to the left? You see, now in your mind you've gone to your kitchen and you've realized we think in pictures. But once we start to try to work with our mind, there's confusion. And there's confusion because most of us don't have an image of our mind. And that is what Dr. Thurman Fleet, so many years ago, I think around 1934, he was involved in the healing arts, and he realized that we think in pictures, and he was trying to help people heal in their body, in themselves. But he realized that if people didn't have an idea of what they were working with, there was confusion and there were no permanent positive results. So he created a picture for people that helped them to understand the workings of our mind. And he drew a big circle and he stated, that's your mind. And underneath he put a little circle and he said, that's the body. And this picture we now at the Procter Gallagher Institute refer to as the stick person. The big circle, that is our mind, he put a horizontal line in between. And the top part of the big circle became the conscious mind. And the bottom part of the circle became the subconscious mind. And so all of a sudden, he had created a picture of the mind. We had something to work with. And ever since, this stick person, this graphic of the mind has helped so many people to create an understanding of what they were working with when they're trying to either improve their life, improve their relationships, improve their finances, because as Ralph Waldo Emerson put so many years ago, we become what we think about all day long. And how does our thoughts work? I first try to explain to you that we think an image, and the images that we think, that's the way we think in our conscious mind. And the fascinating part is that most of the results in our life come from our subconscious mind, because those ideas that are impressed on our subconscious mind are expressed through our body. We got to realize that when we're working with our conscious mind, that we're working with sensory factors as well. There are these 5 sensory factors that are basically hooked up like antennae to our conscious mind. We can hear, we can see, we can smell, we can taste, we can touch. And when we use this hearing, seeing, tasting, smelling and touching, we're basically living based upon what is happening in our circumstances, in our conditions, in our environment. But think about it. I've got a little doggy, and my little doggy called Evie can hear, see, smell, taste and touch as well. So that is not special about us as human beings. What is special about us as human beings is that in that same conscious mind, we've got higher faculties. And these higher faculties give us the ability to think, to create, and to consciously decide which ideas we do and which ideas we don't impress on our subconscious mind. When we accept an idea and that idea is impressed on our subconscious mind, it is expressed through the body. When we reject an idea in our conscious mind, when you reject an idea because you don't like it, it's not expressed on your subconscious mind, so it's not expressed through your body. And by either accepting or rejecting ideas, you have conscious control over your body. But that doesn't mean that I'm saying that most of us human beings exercise this control. And this, what I'm just speaking about, is the higher faculty of our conscious mind called reason. Our ability to reason, our ability to think, our ability to think something is a good idea or to think something is a bad idea. And that's just one. We've got 6 of these higher faculties that we can use to our advantage as human beings to either plant or not to plant ideas on our subconscious mind that we do or do not want to see expressed through our body. We've got the perception, which is in essence, as Wayne Dyer put it, when we change the way we look at something, the thing we look at changes. We've got our reason, which I just told you that our reason is our ability to either accept or reject an idea. We've got our imagination. Our imagination is, as Napoleon Hill said, the most marvelous, miraculous, inconceivably powerful force the world has ever known. It is our ability to put an image on the screen of our mind, independent of what is going on in our exterior world. Then we've got our intuition. And our intuition, wow. Our intuition is our godlike ability to read energy. Have you ever, I think almost everybody has experienced standing in the shopping mall and feeling somebody staring to it from behind him. And you turn around and yes, somebody is staring at you. That is our ability to read energy. We've got our will, our ability to focus on one thing to the exclusion of all others. And we've got our memory. And so many people say, I'm horrible with names. No, you're not. You just haven't developed your memory to the full of its potential. And that is the higher faculties that we as human beings can work with to create our life in a way that we want to create it. And for now, I would like to ask you, if you're interested in more of this material, please click the subscribe button and you'll be the first to be notified when a new video comes up. But not just that, if you're interested in creating a better life for yourself, if you have a goal, but you don't know how to realize it, if you want to live in a certain way, but you feel stuck, then why don't we hop on a free strategy call that you can sign up for in the link below? And I would love to go on a quest with you to figure out what it is that you really want. So that first we identify what it is that you so desire. And then we set out on a path to actually achieve it. Thank you for listening. My name is Anton Bennink and I would love to wish you a wonderful day. Don't forget, my friends, live with love and live with passion. Namaste.